Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Marie Holiday, and I hope everybody's having a fabulous Memorial Day off today if you are off. But if not, still have a fabulous Memorial Day. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. You know, this is going to be a very special upload. This is going to be the Memorial Day honoring all branches of the military upload, plus also giving insight on the benefits of any woman who joined the military. The benefits for men and women, but also I just really want young women to listen to this, because if the audience is aware, I am a veteran. I served in the United States Marine Corps during the Desert Storm era. I have an honorable discharge. And, you know, as a very, very, very young woman going in, I have no doubt that even though I went in with self-esteem and about myself in leadership qualities within me, but by going in and surviving basic training in the military, all that did was enhance my self-esteem and leadership skills as a young woman, and it has had a direct impact on my entire life all the way up to 2021. So I just want to honor all branches, you know, Marine Corps, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, active duty, retired, reserve, all over the world. I want to salute you in terms of protecting this country. You know, make no mistake, God is the true protector. All of the different branches of the military, they just assist God in protecting our freedom. So with that being said, you know, some of the benefits, you know, of any young woman, you know, I think I was like 20, 21 years old entering basic training at Parris Island in the mid to late 80s. And for any woman or men, but especially woman, because I have a daughter who's in the United States Navy, it will enhance your leadership qualities as a woman. It will also enhance your sense of pride, your self-esteem. And I also want to take a moment to praise all recent graduates of the women Marines who recently graduated in May of 2021 from San Diego boot camp. You know, women have always historically gone to Parris Island. That's the history of what they've done. They kept us separated. They send men there too, but all women, you know, especially during my era, went through Parris Island, South Carolina, to be conferred the title of Marine. Prior to May of this year, they sent out their first female recruits to go through this exact same basic training as the men in San Diego, California. You know, those women were earmarked to go to Parris Island, but at the last minute, they did a random selection in February of this year for those young women to go to basic training in San Diego, California. So sympathize to all of my female women Marines who graduate that tremendous feat. And I just want to share with the world, give a little insight on the making of a woman Marine, especially giving great honor to the ones who graduated May of 2021 for San Diego. Please take a look at this in its brevity. Here we go.
Hope brings us their remarkable journey.
Such an exciting moment for all the Marines who graduated today. The fanfare is in the air, but most exciting for the 53 female Marines who made history for the Western United States of the Marine Corps to be the first ever to do so. And it all took place here at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego.
These women made history.
Marching into this Marine milestone, 53 women and 344 men got to their Marine graduation day. A solemn day giving these new Marines mixed emotions.
I did it, like I made it.
I'm feeling overjoyed quite a bit. Once you finally get here, you're just in awe.
18-year-old Hawaii-born Taya Chitaro prepared herself for this day.
I'm gonna make it through. I'm tough.
We caught up with her fresh off the bus to boot camp in February at MCRD San Diego. Learning quick in an intense 13-week training. 5 male platoons and the first ever female platoon in the western United States together. This inaugural co-ed crew pushed themselves to the limit. The last day crucible, they completed a 45-mile hike carrying 55-pound bags with rifles in 54 consecutive hours, defeating the odds.
A lot of people say that we couldn't train females here at Marine Corps Recruit Depot San Diego, specifically because of the hills of Camp Pendleton.
The steep hills were a big challenge.
It was really hard, really made me feel the burn in my legs.
The hike broke both of Ramey Aldridge's femurs, standing at just 4 feet 11.
Been in pain, of course, yes.
Determined to the end, all 397 recruits of the Lima Company finished strong.
In a few short moments, you will be forever transformed.
Each went from civilian to Marine, receiving the coveted Eagle Globe and anchor symbol that brought some to tears. Coming full circle to their very own graduation day.
Marching in today's parade are 397 of the graduating Marines from...
Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, those young women made history. I'm here to tell you. They made history. It is no easy feat in earning that emblem of the Eagle Globe and anchor. You know, they say once a Marine, always a Marine. Those young women made history because prior to that, they will always send all women to Parris Island. That was the first co-ed recruit in the history of the United States Marine Corps. I salute those young women. If any of you are listening, Semper Fi, Semper Fidelis, always faithful. You know, I just want to say that, you know, what happens, you know, I can remember being a young woman, 20, 21 years old, born and raised in St. Petersburg, Florida. And I remember going to Tyrone Square Mall as a young woman, and I saw a woman Marine in uniform, and I was in awe. You know, I'm here to tell you. When I saw that, that image transformed me, and it had a direct impact in all areas of my life. I'm here to tell you. You know, women who join the military, it don't matter what branch it is. Yeah, I'm going to be a little favorite towards the Marine Corps because I earned that title. And once you earn that title and it is bestowed on you with honorable discharge, you will always be a Marine. It enhances your leadership qualities as a woman. It enhances your sense of pride, your sense of self-esteem, self-worth. You notice I say enhance. So if a woman goes in with that, all of those qualities a little low, it will be amplified and enhanced throughout her life. It enhances your drive, your focus in all areas of your life. Rather you stay in, rather you get out, rather you further education, start a business. It enhances everything. That young woman will not quit. As you listen to that documentary, one of the female recruits had some medical problems, but she pushed on. You will not quit at anything that you set your mind to. Rather you believe it or not, you become a role model for other young women. These women who made history, you know, they will become a role model for other young women who may want to join the military branch. You know, as the audience is aware, my daughter is currently serving in the United States Navy. Last Friday, actually, she re-enlisted to serve another 4 years. And I remember, you know, she's 3 hours ahead of me. So I remember last Friday when I was sitting in my office, and it's rare I can catch a call from her because of the time zone difference. And she called me at the moment. She had a few minutes right before they called her into this room to get ready to re-enlist her to sign those documents again, which is a milestone. And she called me prior to getting pulled into that room. And I thank God I was able to pick up the phone, and she was telling me she was, for whatever reason, she was getting nervous. You know, that's a huge milestone. And I told her, that's a tremendous milestone. You're about to get ready to re-enlist and serve this country for another 4 years as a United States Navy. In terms of Marine Corps basic training, when I went through doing Parris Island, it was a 13-week training. I can remember very clearly during my time that I had to end up getting sent back to a different platoon because I had an injury. So to make a long story short, I spent 26 weeks in Parris Island to become a Marine. It was very grueling 26 weeks. I will never forget that. All Marines, especially rather you go to Paris Island, basic training, they've added some extra stuff with the women Marine in San Diego. Rather you go to Paris Island or San Diego, but for the women who made history, it's a little bit more that they did versus when I went through in Paris Island. But we're all trained, we're all taught basic survival skills. You know, we're taught marksmanship. We're taught how to use that M16 rifle and break it down and put it back together. And during my time, we had to learn how to qualify on that M16 with the iron sights. With today's technology, they ain't got to deal with the iron sights, but what we did, which made it more of a challenge in qualifying on the rifle range. You know, in terms of the survival skills, in terms of land navigation, we're trained on how to maneuver under enemy fire. But those survival skills that they teach us, you know, are the same survival skills, believe it or not, that I've used throughout my life to navigate through this world, to be able to spot a predator, to be able to spot a narcissist, navigating on the jobs and the communities in my travel all throughout my life. A lot of those skills that young woman is going to be able to transfer in the private sector. We're faced against a lot of physical expectations in basic training. You're going to be pushed to the highest level in order. They're not going to just rubber stamp you. I'm here to tell you, you know, based off my research with the women who made history, one of the things that they went through that I did not go through during my era, those young women Marines, shoulder to shoulder, side by side, were taught hand-to-hand combat along the shoulders with the men. And by them being co-ed, and during the time that I went in, when it wasn't co-ed, you know, men were trained at Paris Island, but they kept us separated. You know, the training was gender specific when I was in versus being co-ed, rather you go to Paris Island or San Diego. So those women literally got to train shoulder to shoulder, tit for tat, arm to arm combat against a men recruit in San Diego. So those are just some phenomenal things that occur with any woman. You're not going to come out the same. I'm here to tell you. Even when my daughter graduated from basic training from the United States Navy, when she returned home, and actually she ended up getting set back because she had missed, I think, her qualifying run by, I think it was a minute. So that set her back. So she ended up spending extra time in basic training. But when she graduated basic training and came home, she was not the same. Her skills and her self-esteem and leadership skills, which she always had, but it was amplified, it was intensified. She's more driven. That's what I'm observing with my daughter. One of the things I can remember when I went through is still today that you're going to be placed in that gas chamber, and they're going to lock it from the outside, and they're going to turn the gas on you with everybody else in there with you. And when that gas is coming down on you, it's pitch dark. You cannot see gas. You cannot see your fluids are coming out your face. You can't breathe. You're not going to be able to breathe in that chamber. And it's a reason they do that. They want to see, can we follow orders? Can you follow orders and take that mask off? And everybody take it off. If one person is a little bit slow about taking off that mask, you may have 80 other or 30 other recruits suffering because they're breathing in that mask. That gas. So we're taught a lot of things, especially women and men, that will follow us for the rest of our life. And I'm here to tell you. And I will never forget the day when I graduated from basic training as a young woman, and when they give us that covenant, even eagle globe and anchor, that symbolize that you are no longer a civilian, you are now a United States Marine. The DIs, the drill instructors, I will never forget them. They're not allowed to put their hands on you, with today's technology and cameras on everybody. But in my era, I'm just here to tell you, they put their hands on you, even though we knew they were not supposed to do it. But, we just went through it, Everybody knew they weren't supposed to do it, but we just kept our mouth shut. We wanted to graduate at basic training. They were hands on you, in your face. You did what they tell you to do, or else. I remember during my time, we had 3 minutes to do everything. 3 minutes to eat, 3 minutes to shower, 3 minutes to dress. And we ain't just talking about one person, 3 minutes to eat, dress, and shower. We're talking about a platoon of 90 to 100 people who all had 3 minutes to eat, shower, and dress. So if you're a little bit shy about something, because you know there's them huge shower stalls, they cram you in there together. You got 3 minutes to shower, 3 minutes to get out, and to be dressed in formation. And I'm here to tell you. So, like I said, I want to salute. I want to personally salute on this Memorial Day all branches of the military, male or female, with God being our true protector. All branches of the military, all we do is assist God in protecting our freedom. So I hope the audience got something out of this in honoring the military branch and giving some insight on what occurs with a young woman when they decide to experience any branch of the military. So please hit my subscribe button, share my channel, support my channel. And with that being said, Semper Fi, Semper Fidelis, happy Memorial Day. And I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great evening.